3. Last one. Have a great day, Jack. Cheers. G'day guys, so in this video, sharing my camera settings with you guys. We're doing street photography with the Sony ZV1, and we're going to try and get some shots with 3 speed lights occasionally. Mostly with 1 speed light, but I brought in 3 speed lights because one of you guys wanted to see me use 3 speed lights, and they're looking forward to watching a video with 3 speed lights.
Hi, my name is Arkan.
Arkan's been kind enough to model for me so I can show you guys 3 flashes. Thanks Arkan for modeling for me. In this shot guys, you can see that there's 3 speed lights and Arkan is modeling in the center here, and you might notice that there's no light on his face. That's because the 3rd speed light switched off and it's resting over here on the GoPro mount on the right hand side, waiting to be used. So I've set up the 2 flash Q20s at the back there, and the power is more than likely around quarter to half power. I'm just guessing because I didn't take note, sorry. If I set those 2 to quarter, this one would be set to 8, or if that was half power, this one would be quarter power. I usually just have it a little bit weaker than the 2 other lights, and I'm really happy with that. And I've also included the RAW file, so you can see what it looks like straight out of camera. That's the RAW file, unedited. And this is the one where I've utilised the 3rd flash, which is a dedicated flash Q20 for Sony, and all the flashes are in manual mode. And this is the RAW file straight out of camera, unedited. This one here is interesting because I had 3 speed lights mounted, and I intended to use the whole 3, but you may notice that there's no light on his left hand side, our left hand side, on his right hand side. That's because the flash there on the left didn't fire. That was a misfire by the little flash Q20 Mark II, which happens in the CBD of Melbourne. I don't know whether it's the signal from the transmitter of the camera to the receiver, which is the flash unit, or whether it's Bluetooth interference in the CBD of Melbourne, but it does happen quite frequently lately, I've noticed. But you can always get around it, so if you take 3 shots, 2 out of the 3 will probably come out. I wouldn't usually use 3 speed lights in the CBD doing street photography. This is really street portraiture because I set it up, but further into the video I actually used 3 speed lights. Real street photography, unrehearsed, straight up. Yeah, but I had a lot of misfires, but still we've got a couple of shots that have the effect of 3 speed lights. So that's another nice shot. That's a portrait of Arkan. I'm happy with that one too. That's the RAW file straight out of camera, and that's with a misfire by the flash on our left, and that's the RAW file. That looks great. I like that. You know, it's created short lighting on, or split lighting kind of, like on Arkan's face there. So that's basically it. Thanks, Arkan. Cheers, Arkan. William Street and Collins Street. And the light's fading fast. Okay, that looks like a good shot there. The tram's going by. Well, when the lights fire, it's fantastic. It appears to be intermittent, the flash, but that's a beautiful scene right in front of us. And I love that. Street photographer. Here we go.
So I know how to manage it.
Street photographer. Very last one. Beautiful. All right. People are getting wind of the scene. So, how you going, guys? Filming.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, mate.
That's all right. You want a picture? If you stand there, I'll get a photo.
I mean...
You in? Go for it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit to your right. Hold that there. Lovely. Beautiful. We'll just wait for that car to go by because it spoilt the shot. Because I like the light on the building behind you. Yeah, you having a good day? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, very good. We'll just wait for that vehicle. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, you can go too if you like. Yeah, ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. One more. Look at that.
perfect.
Thanks, man. Looks
That's
good.
so cool.
Just have a good day. Bye. That light's beautiful now. Street photographer, have a good day. Street photographer. It's a lovely spot. But I'm not sure we're in the right place now for the way the light is. I know I am. Keep it nice and warm. But that's the scene, and I'll try for one more and we'll get on our way. One more. There we go. Ah, that's lovely. Street photographer, have a good day. Let's go find another location, shall we? So we've got 3 lights. And this is the perspective that I had most of the time, as you can see now. But I think the light has moved, so there's not as much light there now. Let's go. We might continue walking straight ahead.
I wanted to do something.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I've lost a little confidence in the speed lights because they operate on Bluetooth signal, and I've been experiencing connectivity issues. So I don't seem to have the same problem when I'm out of the CBD. I don't know what we can do about it, but it's definitely affecting my pictures. Street photographer, have a good day. Yeah. Have a good day. How you going, guys? You wouldn't model for me just there for a minute. I'm testing out my lights. Just in the centre there, both of you.
Like where? Yeah?
Yeah, just there. I've got one light there and one light there, and I'm just testing. Right, look this way if you like. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's lovely. Closer together if you wouldn't mind. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Have a great afternoon.
Bye, you too.
Cheers, guys. I could do with the 3rd light. Street photographer, have a good day.
Thank you.
Street photographer, have a good day. Street photographer, have a good day. Thank you. Street photographer, have a good day. Street photographer, have a good day. All right, I've got to be more deliberate, but looking at the pictures, they could be okay. Let's try again. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I think we'll move on. So these are the 3 speed lights that I like to use. That's the Flash Q20 Mark II. I have 2 of those, and I also have an additional one called a Flash Q X20, which is specifically for the Sony, and I don't use it that often, but I have got it there. And what I normally do when I'm using 3 speed lights, I set the power the same at least on 2 of the speed lights to start. You don't have to be too concerned about where you start, whether you put it at 64 setting or you put it at 1/8 or 1/4 or half. I suggest half or below, that way you save your batteries. I'll start these 2 off on 1/8 power, and this one here I'll put on about 1/16 power. There you go. So I can see a good spot over here. and there's something diagonally across, so that'll be a good starting place. Right, so we'll just point that in that direction over there. Do the same with the other one. We'll take that one and put it directly opposite. That'll be a pretty good start. I'm lucky because there's lots of metal around, so that'll face across to that one there, and the third one I'll be holding in my hand. So this one here, I'll hand hold it, yeah, and I'll direct it towards the subject wherever I stand. So the first thing I like to do with the Sony ZV1 is just confirm that I'm in the manual mode, which I am, and then I set it on the setting effect. And then what I like to do is adjust the aperture where I like it. I usually like it between, well, with the Sony ZV1, because it's got such accurate focusing, I can just about set it anywhere, 1.8 even. So he's got beautiful rim lighting on him, and that's coming from the sun, which is reflecting onto the glass behind him, and it's coming back down on Phil's head, and that's the scene without the flash. And then once I put the flashes on, the 3 speed lights, this is what we get. Beautiful, lovely, and cool. Beautiful. One more. Lovely. Hold that. That's looks good. Lovely. Look towards this camera. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And one last one. I'll try again. Beautiful. There you go. Oh, you just got off the plane, did you?
Yeah.
Come back into the centre of the road, mate. That's it. Lovely. Hold that. Lovely. And I'll just zoom in a bit. Lovely. Hold that. It's okay. Good. Hold that. I'll go back a bit. And a bit more. I like that light on you now. Just stay there like that. That's lovely. Don't move. That's really nice. I'll go back a fraction because this is too bright. The reason why I'm doing that is to lower the power on the front flash because it's too bright. Stay there. Ready, set. The very last one. What do you think?
Oh,
pretty good, hey?
Really nice, yeah. Hi, my name's Phil, and my Instagram is _GHOK. Peace.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks to Phil. Thanks, Phil. Really appreciate you standing in for me there to give the demonstration. 2 speed lights set at quarter power, and 1 speed light set at 1/16, and I lowered it down to 132 because it was too bright. I was too close to the subject, and it put too much light on his face. And the only way I could control that is either move it further away or close down the aperture, and I didn't want to upset the exposure. But if you're doing this creative stuff in the street and you want to get total control of your camera, this is what I recommend you do. I recommend that you shoot in manual mode, and you set your speed lights also in manual mode. Start with 1 speed light and then build up to as many speed lights as you like. You can have a dozen speed lights if you want. I don't think it's not complex at all, really. You can have 1 speed light or 20 speed lights. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but seriously, it's simple. It's just light. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad I sorted that out. If I can think of anything else to add regarding the camera settings, I'll add that in now. I forgot to mention that I prefer to shoot in RAW plus JPEG, and the settings for that I usually leave the JPEG setting to medium. Yeah. And I shoot in black and white, and the reason why I shoot in black and white is because I have a better grasp of the exposure by keeping it in black and white. Thanks guys, everyone in this video. So if you get into street photography and you get yourself a Sony ZV1, buy yourself a little Flash Q20, I'd say that's probably the best budget off-camera speed light around at the moment, because it's lightweight and you can mount it on a GoPro magnetic mount like I do, and that allows you to get shots like I do. Probably even better ones.